Hi there, and welcome to my screencast for petty cash. So what is petty cash? For internal control, most companies require that all payments are to be made by check. However, this is not always possible, as there are many cases where a small amount of cash is needed, and writing a check for that small amount can be burdensome or simply not accepted. If such a situation were to arise, companies often establish a petty cash fund. Petty cash fund is the amount of cash kept on hand to pay for minor expenditures, and it generally involves three activities: establishing the fund, making payments from the fund, and replenishing the fund. To start off, a petty cash fund is established through a check for the amount needed for the fund, which is then cashed in and taken care of by a designated custodian. They then make a journal entry to record the establishment of the fund. A petty cash fund of $100 would look like this, where petty cash is debited and cash is credited. After the fund is established, cash can then be used for expenditures. There are two ways payments can be made. Cash can be taken from the fund to make payments, or employees can seek reimbursement from the fund for payments they have personally made. Both payment methods require the custodian to hold onto receipts from the payments they have incurred. However, please note, as payments are made from petty cash, no journal entries are made. Journal entries are made when the fund is replenished. As payments are made using the cash from the fund, it will eventually need to be replenished. This is done by counting the expenses from the receipts and the amount of remaining cash in the fund. Then the company cashes a check for the amount needed to bring the fund back to its original balance. At this point, total expenses from receipts should equate to the amount required to replenish the fund. However, there are times where the total balance of the receipts and the cash required for replenishment does not equal. This can be part due to the custodian losing a receipt or given incorrect change. In this example, we can see that cash requested to replenish is $87 and total receipts is $85. Cash over and short, which is a temporary account, is used to help with such discrepancies. Cash short is placed into a debit balance, which increases expenses, whilst cash over is put into a debit balance, which decreases expenses. In this example, we're going to debit $2 in the cash over and short account since we are short $2, so the account can balance. This concludes my screencast. Thank you so much for watching.
Created using Powtoon.